Alleged child killer Moehydien Pangaker is expected to appear in court today. He's accused of the rape and murder of 8-year-old Tazne van Wyk from Ravensmead in Cape Town in February 2020. Pangaker faces 20 charges, which include rape and murder dating back to 2016. eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana is following that story for us and joins us live now. What can we expect today, Nobesuthu?
Well, Jane, we know that Moehydien Pangaker will be making his appearance this morning. We are expected for both parties, the defense as well as the state prosecutor, to possibly have a postponement because we know that he was expected to plead before his pre-trial.
All right, and what do we know about what happened so far, what he's suspected of doing?
So when Tazne went missing, police positively identified 54-year-old Moehydien Pangaker as the last person who was seen with Tazne van Wyk. When we spoke to her father last year, he did say that they last saw her when she was walking to a shop which is less than 10 meters away from her house, and 2 weeks later police arrested Pangaker in the Eastern Cape in Cradock, and that's where he led police to a storm drain in Worcester and the discovery of Tazne van Wyk's body. We know that at the time he was out on parole after he had been serving years for about 20 charges and 11 counts of rape, which also include the murder of his own son back in 2001. There was a lot of outcry from the community of Ravensmead, many people actually wanting the president or the government to bring back the death sentence. On his first appearance, there was a lot of violent scenes where we saw a number of people burning about 3 houses in Pero, and some were even claiming that in one of those houses Van Wyk was kept there, but obviously police refuting those claims, saying that no reports were made, so they could not investigate such rumors.
I mean, truly awful. I mean, you can't even imagine the sort of impact that that has on a family and a community. It's all looking pretty chilled behind you, but what are the expectations from a security point of view from, I don't know, families turning up today?
Well, at this point, we're not sure if her family will actually come to court. As I've said before, we are expecting a postponement because last week there was a bit of confusion whether he was appearing or not, but he did appear. But at the moment, if you talk about the security measures, we know that because we are still under the lockdown of COVID-19, not a lot of people are allowed in court, and we know that also the court only opens at 9, so securities, they're not allowing people to walk in or be inside the court at the moment, and people are actually keeping their social distance just before they go inside court. But there's not a lot of police presence this morning.
All right, another terrible moment